Alright, here for another vintage cube draft. And we have a couple cards in front of us. I like Underground Sea. I don't know if you pick it before Time Spiral. I guess you do. Underground Sea goes in way more decks than Time Spiral. But as far as blue cards go, those are both pretty good. The other one is Fiery Confluence. I think those are like the main three cards I would consider in this pack. Haven't really played with Thassa's Oracle. I like Toxic Deluge a lot, actually, but obviously against some decks it just doesn't do anything. I kind of prefer, like, I would put Lightning Bolt above Toxic Deluge. I think that's probably a pretty vanilla take, though. Yeah, it's either Underground or probably Fiery Confluence. I think I'm going to go Underground, though. It's just so hard to find duels nowadays. I feel like no one passes them. Fetches are even worse, but starting Underground Sea, oh wow, and then just two crazy red cards. I know Ragavan is crazy, I'm probably going to take it. I've heard that Gut is also sick. I've been watching some other drafters, and I've heard two different drafters say Gut is ridiculous. I don't know that for a certainty, but sounds likely, and I'm perfectly happy second picking Ragavan. These are honestly two great cards to start with. Now I have some options. Nothing really jumping out. Kari Zev is just like a red 2-drop, and it's like a super flavor combo with Ragavan, but actually I guess it's a flavor fail, because she makes a Ragavan, but it's either that or the Synthesizer, which I'm not into. Porcelain Legionnaire is probably a better 2-drop than Kari Zev. Just 3-1 first strike is a lot better than 1-3 first strike. I kind of just want to hard go mono red here and take Porcelain Legionnaire. If we were to wheel Kari Zev, that would be so sick. We're very likely to wheel her or the Synthesizer. I'm also looking at Parallax Wave, but I never draft mono red. I don't know. Let's try it. Now there's Lightning Bolt and Robber of the Rich, which I think Robber is like really good. If you're on the play, I honestly think this card is like horrendous to play against, because if your opponent's on the play, not only do they play a 2-2 with haste on turn 2, they just get free card advantage because you just have more cards than them naturally. But I'm gonna go Lightning Bolt. It's a cooler card than Robber of the Rich. Tribble Flames, no. Molten Collapse, no. Maybe Fiery Islet, maybe Delayed Blast Fireball. It does deal 2 to an opponent. That's pretty small ball, though. These mono green cards are going pretty late. I think I'm actually going to go with a Pest Infestation over Fiery Islet. Pest Infestation's really good. Fiery Islet's, like, fine. I guess if I feel like I'm drafting mono red, a mountain that I can draw a card with is really good, though. And Pest Infestation, it doesn't, like, need ramp to be good, but I don't have any. Ooh, Skull Clamping a Hanger Backwalker is kind of sexy, but we're going to go Fiery Islet. I don't love this start, even though I do have 2 premium red cards. I just don't love being mono red, which might make you think, well, why'd you draft Porcelain Legionnaire second? But there just wasn't anything in that pack, I don't think. Especially when you have the Ragavan. Not that Ragavan, like, needs to go in mono red. It's just, like, one of the best red cards in the cube. But I still think that what I'm doing is fine for my seat. I didn't track that pack if I took Parallax Wave. I know there was an early... I think I could have first picked the Paulo Viter card in my first pick. Ooh, Othari is really good. Rada's thing has Domain, but what's it do? So, target creature defending with power less than her can't block. Okay. And you can pay $1 million to make her a 5/3. I guess you can keep going. Oh, activate only what you cannot keep going. Okay, that's pretty bad. Ooh, there's Hero of Bladehold, but Othari, while costing more, I think is enough better than Hero of Bladehold that I'll go for it. We even have a piece of ramp in Ragavan. Ugh, then we're playing Boros. I really hate playing Boros. I really do. It's gotten so much better over the last few iterations, but I always call it Boros Bad Cards, because to me, when someone's playing Boros, it just means they weren't sure if they were drafting red or white, and they ended up drafting both. And the deck just never comes together, I feel like. But I will take Path to Exile here. I do like Stoneforge. I do like Thraben. Maybe I'm aggressive enough that I don't want Path to Exile. But I'm going to take it. I think having just one... Well, now we have two. We have Lightning Bolt and Path to Exile. I think that kind of sets us up for removal. And Thraben isn't exactly aggressive one-drop RS. Probably supposed to go Stoneforge over Thraben, actually. But I think Path to Exile is so good that I'm just going to take it and enjoy it. Well, now we have just as many red cards as white cards as well, if you count Porcelain Legionnaire as a white card. So this is really the epitome of Boros Bad Cards, because I don't know what one I'm drafting. Am I red or white? And here's a bit of a decision point. Is Elspeth or Burst Lightning better? Burst Lightning is better if I get more one-drops. Elspeth is better if I get... I mean, it's just fine, honestly. But I think I'm going to go Burst Lightning here. And if we can pick up like a Monastery Swift Spear, these burn spells get even better. A third path that kind of class is blue, but that's fine. Alternatively, like the Deep Cavern Bass is kind of a sign to go black, but it's possible people just aren't reading that card. Like maybe they draft like me, they just don't read the new cards sometimes. But you should really read the Deep Cavern Bat. I find that happens a lot though. Like just like random, you get like a random signal, and if you read too much into it, you end up getting hooked. Oh wow, Elite Spellbinder Wield. I think that's kind of crazy, honestly. Jetmir's Garden is a Plains Mountain, but I think Spellbinder is good enough that I will take it. Yeah, Jetmir Garden is okay. I would... No, I don't even think I would take Sacred Foundry there, so why would I take Jetmir Garden? I think Parallax Wave could be in the next pack, but it hopefully won't be. I mean, hopefully it will be, actually. I don't know whose side I'm on. I think I've seen Parallax Wave wheel this season, so it could happen. And if Elite Spellbinder wheeled, we might get some real hookups here. Because everyone saw Elite Spellbinder, so no one wanted a 3-1 flyer that disrupts your opponent, which I think is awfully close to Vendilion Click. So, I mean, Vendilion Click is better disruption and has flash, but still. Hopefully we got our next pack soon. We have Wedding Announcement and Sea Chrome Coast. We have no blue cards. And Wedding Announcement is far from embarrassing, so I'm down for a Wedding Announcement here. Wasn't there a blue spell, actually? When did I... Now my brain is telling me we looked at a blue spell at some point. I don't remember when that was. Blue spell. Yeah, I don't know. I think the only blue spell I would play here would be Time Walk. But, maybe I'd play Ancestral. I don't know. We do have Fiery Islet, if we do find one of those cards, but hopefully we can just be Boros Bad Cards and enjoy our life. It's actually bugging me. What was the blue spell? Mistress Factory is fine, but honestly, Karizev might be better. Mistress Factory is a lot better if you're exactly one color, and we are exactly two. I think that having more colored mana sources is going to be good for us. I'm going to have to change the position of every card. Oh, wow, Robber of the Rich Wield. I don't know if this card's very good, but I do hate it. I really do. It's one of my least favorite cards in the cube currently. It's right down there with Ragavan. Oh, Gut didn't wield, though. I think Gut was in the previous pack. So we won't get to find out about Gut. Now, Gut would be kind of sick here. Sacrificing a 1/1 that was made with Wedding Announcement. Game. Killing a Rebel. Game. I don't know. I mean, Othari's game by itself, but I think they remove Rabblemaster for it, for Gut. I feel like Rabblemaster was really good. I feel like he didn't deserve it. Rabblemaster deserved to stay. Maybe he didn't, though. I guess the other thing is we should be checking if we have any rogues for our Robber of the Rich. I don't know how many rogues there are in the cube, but it's any turn you attack with a rogue. So Karizev makes a pirate, right? I guess I'll take Showdown. Is that really good here? Probably not. I just think Delayed Blast is not where we want to be. Oh no, my pals are so brutalized because I started messing with them. Well, let's commit. Ooh, Firebrand or... I mean, Firebrand's a 3-1. Or Hero of Blade Hold. I'm just gonna take Hero of Blade Hold. She's so good. Oh, this was correct. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, actually, it looks like Ragavan doesn't have a... Oh, it is a monkey. Oh, wow. 15th Raven Inspector. Deal, whatever. So no one's playing white, but someone took Stoneforge. Well, I mean, you don't, like... Stoneforge might have actually been in the same pack as Thraben. Yeah, it was. So someone just picked... That's reasonable. That's more than reasonable. And this isn't the best Thraben deck, but it can work. I mean, it's still just a 1-drop, so... What cards would we like to see? We already have Lightning Bolt. Wouldn't mind, like, a Chrome Mox or a Mox Diamond. That'd be really good, considering we have 2 4-drops and a 5. Ancient Tomb, I think, is actually still in the cube. I'm pretty sure Ancient Tomb is still in the cube. City of Traders is out, which is kind of a tragedy in my opinion. I really enjoyed playing with City of Traders. Well, can I offer you Mox Emerald? Caracas is really good. We don't have a particular Caracas combo. I guess Protecting Ragavan is a combo. I'm still going to take Mox Emerald. It's a colorless Mox, but that's still a lot closer to Ancient Tomb. Like, it gets better than Ancient Tomb by a country mile. So, we'll just take our Mox Emerald. Makes the Raven Inspector a little bit better. We can crack that clue. A turn 1 Porcelain Legionnaire sounds pretty good. Turn 1 Kari Zev as well. Oh my goodness, turn 1 Robber of the Rich. Yes, please. Yes, please. Show him who's boss. Now there's Nagila and nothing. I guess I'll highlight Nagila. You could go Unexpectedly Absent, but I already have quite a bit of disruption. So Nagila triggers when a warrior attacks. Oh my goodness. A knight that makes soldiers. A phoenix that makes rebels. Humans. This is going to be a soldier, yeah. Soldier, pirate, archer. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's just a worse gut. I think it's a worse gut. I never really thought about gut this way, but Nagila... Whatever, give me Nagila, I guess. She doesn't even have haste. Oh my goodness. Oh, yay, Inti. Okay, cool. Cool. We like Inti. Ooh. Hello. Hello. A lot of black cards coming my way, and 2 of them are very sick. Last pack had a good one, too. I don't remember what it was, but... Rogran Troun's another mountain plains. Ooh, hopefully Restless Bivouac wheels. It really should. I do not think that card is very good. And I don't get the feeling that many people are actually drafting red. I got like a pretty late Burst Lightning last pack. Robber of the Rich went pretty late. Soulscar Mage isn't really the 1-drop I was thinking of. It does have Prowess. Wait a second. This is actually... I forgot you have Prowess. And it can kill indestructible creatures if I Lightning Bolt them. I guess that's cool. I don't know. It's not great, but it's a 1-drop. I imagine that's why it's in the cube. It's a 1-drop. Maybe it's a combo? I don't know. Is it a warrior? No, of course not. I guess it has mage in the name. That's kind of not fair to expect this guy to have taken a level 1 fighter. What other sources do I have that deal non-combat? I think it's just my bolts. Yeah. Anything else dealing non-combat? I don't think so. I guess this guy is like best friends with Grim Lavamancer too? I don't know. Probably thinking about it way too hard. I will say for a for a Boros Bad Cards deck, this is a pretty good curve. We really don't need any more 4s or 5s. We just want... What cards are we really looking for? Like, Nylea would be great. Like, just really good red and white cards with 1 colored mana symbol in their mana cost. We don't want anything like Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp wouldn't be that good. Skyclave Apparition would, I guess, be fine. Yeah, we don't have any real Flicker Wisp combos. See, here we go. So Monastery Swiftspear, Blade Splicer, Dismember are all really good. Wow. I don't think we need a Swift Spear more than we need a Blade Splicer, actually. I think this card just puts a lot of permanence into play. Dismember would be cool, but we already have... I gotta remember, we already have 2 bolts and a Path to Exile, so taking more removal is really bad for me. Swift Spear combos with the little bit of burn that we have. Splicer has a lot of upside, though, if we get, like, a... just, like, anything. Just, like, a lot of spells that are really good with it. And maybe Swift Spear will wheel. If we got Robber of the Rich, like, second last or whatever that was... That's another interesting one. I'm almost positive the pick is Figure of Destiny, but I don't want to discount Lightning Greaves. Just giving, like, a creature haste. If you give, like, Najeela haste, that's a lot better. Hero Bladehold gets a lot better with haste. But... And Grim Lavamancer is here, too. I mean, if we had a couple more cards that went to the graveyard, I guess it's sick with Inti, actually. But I'm going to take Figure of Destiny. It's going to help tie the room together pretty well. It's a 1-drop, and it's a mana sink as well. So a hand with, like, Figure of Destiny, Path to Exile is already really good, you know? You can clear something for your figure if it gets blocked, and you're making it into a 4/4 later on. If you really live the dream, it's an 8/8, I guess. That's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Alright, there's Brea's Apprentice, but wow, just straight up, just 3 sick black cards. Just have 3 sick black cards. I'll probably go with the Frostodon over Brea's Apprentice. It is a combo with Thraben. I would take it if Frostodon wasn't here. Pretty anti-combo with Othari, but I think we're winning that game either way. I don't know. Sacrifice an artifact. We have Porcelain Legionnaire, not much else. I'm just gonna go with the Frostodon. I'm not sure. Brea's Apprentice is like a real thinker to me. A real thinker. Something tells me I'm missing something. Oh, I have Ragavan as well. Who makes treasures? Firebolt or Flicker Wisp. We did pick up a Flicker Wisp combo. It was Blade Splicer. It can also... You wouldn't want to bounce a Wedding Announcement. I guess you could bounce a Showdown of the Scalds. It's actually kind of sick. Really need to find some mana fixing. I have not seen any of the red-white untap lands. I don't think I really want this Firebolt. But is, like, Flicker Wisp has game? I'll take the Flicker Wisp. I'm not too sure about this one. Oh, it's combo with Elite Spellbinder, too. It's not bad. Really need to find, like, a Sacred Foundry in the next pack. I guess I'd take Sacred Foundry or Arid Mesa over almost every card. Cannot believe the number of black cards I've seen in this pack. That's actually crazy. Oh wow, Arc Trail. I didn't even notice Arc Trail the first time around. Arc Trail's great. I actually love this card. In a 2-color deck, I think it's infinitely better than Leyline Binding. I'm probably going to tuck it in the sideboard for now. But against, like, green decks, we'll bring it in. It's kind of funny. I feel like a lot of decks now just play, like... You know, you think you're playing against, like, a control deck, but they're also playing, like, Jace Vryn's Prodigy or Baleful Strix, like... Those are just, like, cards you see every game. None of these cards are playable. None of these cards are remotely playable. Let's take... I guess Raging Ravine? I don't know. I think that's... Yeah. I'm not even sure what I would play with Raging Ravine, but... It's almost fun to think about. First one that comes to mind is a Seeka's Chariot. But not too sure about that. Ooh, Flickering and a Seeka's Chariot, though? Whoa. Whoa. Brum, brum, brum. Nice. My land did wheel. Okay. I don't love tapped lands, but to be honest, like, a creature land I think makes even aggro decks, like, a lot better, even though it is slow. And I do have a lot of 1-drops. I still think it's a lot better than Lingering Souls. Oh my goodness. Please. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. This is a fairly new mouse, but it cannot double-click in Moto. There's a Seeker's Chariot, and 2 really good black cards wheeling. Maybe... I always call Inquisition, like, a really good black card when it's not really good. It's good, though. I think it is really good. Like, any discard card... Hang on. Analyzing what I'm about to say. Oh, nice. The Monster Swiftspear did wheel. I think there was a white card that was supposed to wheel that didn't, though. Any black discards card is better than any black non-discard card. Hear me out. Unless it's called Demonic Tutor. I think that's actually true. I would have to go through the list. But I think, like, Thoughtseize is probably the best black card. And then Demonic Tutor. I'll put those tied. I don't know. And then everything else, like, you get, like, Hymn to Turok, Grief. Duress is really good. I don't know. How do I feel about this Boros Bad Cards deck, though? It's okay. Shattered Sanctum. I guess that would have been... Like, if I was tracking it, could I have been like, oh, no, take the Lingering Souls. What did I take over it? No, I took Restless Bivouac. That's so much better than Lingering Souls. Just because, like... sure. Yeah. So Caracas is gone. We haven't seen, like, Swords to Plowshares. I'm just thinking about, like, Primo cards now. Dismember's gone. I would take a Dismember over a lot of things. I know I passed it because I have a lot of removal, but it's not, like, a bad card. I already have Inti. That's really nice. God, Ragavan into Inti is going to be so good if I can do that. I really need, like, a Mox, like a Chrome Mox. Chrome Mox would be so good here. Chrome Mox, Mox Diamond would be okay. What else can we open? Staff of the Storyteller is not... Probably just going to take Beaumont. Ugh. We can wheel Beaumont. But are we really going to take Staff? Staff is really good with Wedding Announcement, Blade Splicer, Hero Blade Hold, Lothari. Yeah, actually. It's just the least aggressive thing you've ever seen. Not taking Currency Converter, although Currency Converter Inti's a combo. Yeah, Currency Converter Inti's kind of sick, actually. Anything else discarding cards around here? Not really. I do hope this Beaumont wheels. It should. And I guess we'll take Staff. Or Seething. Well, no. Like, do we take Seething Song and hope that we get, like, a Inferno Titan or something? I don't know. That's not very good. Beaumont's enough better for my deck than Staff that maybe I'm supposed to take it. But Beaumont really should wheel. Okay. Oh, wow. Mox Diamond. Okay, cool. I love Bone Crusher. I love Scrapwork Mutt. I've never played with Portable Hole. Ooh, Adeline's right here, too. Come back to me. We'll go Mox Diamond here. I think just playing a turn ahead. Ooh, Plateau. All right. Things are looking up. Things are looking real good right about now. So we got Plateau. We got Mox Diamond. We actually got a lot of the best cards we could have. I'm going to take this Plateau. Ender will be nice, but if that Stoneforge guy stayed the course, good for him. We're hoping to wheel, like, either Chain Lightning, Epicure would even be fine. Honestly, Containment Priest is probably the best thing we could wheel here, just as, like, a sideboard, decently main deckable card, but we're going to take Plateau. It's really good. Really, really good. Now our mana's not good, but it's better. And we are going to try and play Flicker Wisp, so having more duels is great. Mostly Flicker Wisp is a 3-1 flyer, but that's still pretty good. And if it flickers like a Blade Splicer, that's really good too. We're gaming. We're gaming at this point. Ugh, Earthshaker. Oh no, Luminarch Aspirant. All right, thank you for saving me, Luminarch Aspirant. I really don't want to play with this card ever in my life. So, Luminarch is great. I probably would have taken Shadow Spear over the other guy, but Luminarch is so good. Like, if you have Luminarch Inti in play, you can just suit up anyone you want. This is a really... I actually really think this card's amazing. I've never played with it, but I have seen guys really wiener on people with it. I'm going to go Magda here over Hallowblade. Hallowblade is hard to kill, but... discarding is a real cost, so I think Magda's good. Turn 1 Magda is also probably better than turn 1 Hallowblade. We passed 2 of the vehicles. I've never gotten to crew anything with a Magda, but we haven't passed the 1 good vehicle, so... If we do get a Smuggler's Copter, that would be real nice. Especially because it combos with Inti. This deck actually does look pretty dang good, I would say. I think we have a couple cuts we can make. What are we at? We're at 28. I would say Emerald's a land, but Diamond's a spell, something like that. That's usually what I do when I end up with a Mox Diamond, is count as a spell. Especially if I have another Mox. So we'll play... we gotta play 15 land cards at that point. Arid Mesa's so good. Arid Mesa's the best card ever printed. Balance is, like, classically a really powerful card. I really wish I haven't gotten to play with Balance in a long time. I miss you, Balance. Hopefully we can hang out soon. But Arid Mesa's fantastic. And Plateau, it can get... Oh my goodness, that's a disgustingly late Lelia. What the heck? This card is so good. I love this card. I actually... I have, like, the holy trinity of red cards I don't like. These are probably 3 of my least favorite cards that are currently in the cube. But I don't think you can remove Layla or Ragavan from a powered cube, which is a shame. I just don't like them. Robber, I think you can get away with cutting, but... you know. I don't want to get too soapboxy with how I think cards should work, but I really do think Robber is the least fun card I've ever seen. It also has Reach. When it's like the most, like it's like a super aggressive card, it just randomly, like it has Reach because it's Robin Hood, cool, he's an archer or whatever, but like, whatever. Whatever, I gotta stop talking. Scrub-a-dub. Roaming Throne is actually really good in this deck. I have so many attack triggers, like Inti, Nylea, Najila, Othari, Hero of Bladehold. It's actually a sick Roaming Throne deck. Wait a second. Yeah, you have to take Intrepid Adversary over it, but Roaming Throne is kind of disgusting. Like, this is, I don't know, damn. This is kind of sick. Oh my goodness, Ragavan? Oh no. Oh no. Even Dwarf is like fine, like whatever. Oh no. There's actually so many on attack triggers, wow. I just think the 3-1. Oh nice, Beaumont did wheel, okay. And we didn't pick up any use for Seething Song. I was kind of thinking about Seething Song wheeling, but we've been picking good cards instead of bad cards, so we don't need Seething Song. I think Beaumont is fine. We're very likely to dump our hand. We even have Mox Diamond and Mox Emerald to help with that. Heart of Kirin has Crew 3, which is like not hard for us, but it's just a 4/4 flyer. It's nothing crazy. Wow, Hexdrinker going a little bit late here, boys. But we're going to take Bone Crusher Giant. Bone Crusher is just like... Yeah, damage can be prevented. Yeah, this is actually really good. I like this guy, because can you... Oh no, you can't kill True Name with this, because you still can't target it with Stomp. Whatever. It's still good. Trust me. Believe it or not, the 3 mana 4/3 with upside. Oh, sorry, double upside. Because not only is it better than a vanilla 4/3, it just has 2 mana shock printed into its text as well. This is actually such a dumb card. And we have Chain Lightning versus Epicure. I think I'm going to take Chain Lightning. Epicure is just a little small ball when you can't rebuy it with something like a Luris or a Recurring Nightmare. It's actually really good in that deck. Oh, wait, no, there's a Containment Priest. Oh, we take Containment Priest here. Yeah, this is pretty sick. Especially because it combos with Flicker Wisp. She'd be like, oh, don't worry, you'll get it back at the end of turn. Oh, brutal, bro. I've had that done to me more times than I've gotten to do it to other people, so hopefully we can even the scales a little bit. And then what are we doing? We are probably not getting much more out of this, but we really need to make some cuts. It's looking like cut o'clock here. This is about the point where you would pick an Earthshaker. And it's got the one where it comes back as a 4/4. Okay. I really liked Amonkhet as like a setting, but I never actually played like draft or anything, so I assume this guy was like okay in draft. Probably not, honestly, because everything just comes back. I don't know. You Eternalize is a sorcery. Okay. Vindicate or Savannah? Well, I guess we're unlikely to pick up a use for either of you. We'll go Vindicate. Do I have any? I have a Seeker's Chariot. Let's go Savannah. So that's actually 3 green sources right there. We have Savannah, Arid... No, it's not. We have Savannah, Arid Mesa. I guess Raging Ravine is fine, too. Yeah, okay. Oh, and Mox Emerald. Okay, yeah, so I don't know why we would ever bring in a Seeker's Chariot, but we can. And it combos with Flicker Wisp, as we said earlier. Wow, there's even a Staff of the Storyteller and an Arc Trail sitting here. What is going on? Probably cut Thraben, even though we do have a decent amount of ramp, though. Restless Fence. Cut Earthshaker. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice Fire Blast, and I didn't even notice it. Holy. Okay, sick. We love Fire Blast around here. I've never gotten to cast one, so looking forward to that. It's even a combo with Soulscar Mage. You put 4 -1 -1. Alright, this is looking pretty good now. So, what are we cutting? We're going to cut... Containment Priest can go to the sideboard. This is 28. 29. Maybe we got Wedding Announcement. It just doesn't do anything. Although an Anthem goes a long way when you have Hero of Bladehold. Maybe we cut Hero of Bladehold, actually. This is like a pretty low-to-the-ground experience. But you have 2 Moxes. 2 Moxes. This is going to be a tough one. They're always tough for me, though. I'm really slow at deck building. Let's see. Maybe Soulscar Mage isn't very good. Thraben. These are like cards, I look at them and I'm not immediately excited. I hate you so much. Menace. Players can't gain life. This card doesn't seem that good. I think it got banned in Standard, didn't it? It's like a 3 mana 3/3 with Menace. I guess that's cool. Maybe Flicker Wisp and Wedding Announcement. Yeah. Showdown is sick too because well actually it's a Nylea combo is why it's sick. But no, it's I'm gonna dump my hand and then cast Showdown on turn 3 or 4, which is kinda nice. So I have like 2 dump my hand payoffs. I have Beaumont and Showdown. And then I just have like a lot of like incidental like Ragavan and Layla and Inti. Wow, actually. And Robber of the Rich. Oh my. Oh my. I'm gonna need that mana real bad actually, because I'm gonna be exiling a card every friggin' turn. So this is 24. This would be 16 lands. It's actually not terrible. I think Ferocodon... I could almost see cutting Hero of Bladehold. This is tricky. Containment Priest is one we have to keep an eye on too. It's such a good sideboard card. Like in matchups where you want it, there's nothing like it. Staff. Staff is just too slow. It's just it makes a 1/1, you know, but it's just too slow. Flicker Wisp, eh? No, I just don't think so, especially if we're going to cut Thraben, which I think is the play to cut Thraben here. Yeah, I think we're cutting Thraben. On the draw, you might want it, but I doubt that. Luminarch. Luminarch Aspirant says, please play a 1-drop before me, which I guess is a Soulscar Mage buff. It also has Prowess. Like, this card can do some work. But I think these 4, 5 are legit sideboard cards. That's 17 lands. That's probably the right number of lands, but I really would like to play this now. I've kind of convinced myself Soulscar is good. Elite Spellbinder is good. I guess Blade Splicer is nothing special when you cut Flicker Wisp. How does that look? Like, our curve is looking... It's looking like it has a bit of a drop-off right around 3.5, but still, that's about what you want in this case. I think we can try this. 17 lands. Plus Mox Diamond. It's a lot of lands, actually. You know what? We kind of need one more spell. And I think it's Blade Splicer. Could be Wedding Announcement over Blade Splicer. You know what? I kind of like that. We actually use an Anthem pretty nicely here. Yeah, I think we use an Anthem pretty nicely. It'd be even better if we had Hero Blade Hold and Blades... Well, no, Hero Blade Hold doesn't count. You just win. But, Blade Splicer, Blade Splicer. 15 land cards with Mox Diamond is a little cringe. But we curve out at... We do have a 5-drop, actually. It's going to be really hard to cast Othari off of 15 land cards. I'm still going to go for it, though. Still going to go for it. What am I cutting for you, Blade Splicer? Tell me. Path to Exile? No. That is kind of a sideboard card, isn't it? Either that or Burst Lightning. I could go down a removal spell. I have Bone Crusher. Fire Blast doesn't count. So it's Burst Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Path to Exile, plus Bone Crusher. I don't really want to lose any of those. I could see siding them out, but honestly, that sounds wrong too. I need to play with Robber of the Rich too, because this card might not even be good, and I just hate it for no reason. But I've been on the draw, and the guy just starts exiling cards. It's like, oh, cool, thanks, man. Cool, you're so cool. And I want to do that to a guy. I guess this is a lot more red than white, so Flicker Wisp and Hero Blade Hold are not as good as you might think. Yeah. Okay. Blade Splicer. Not quite Blade Splicer. Next time, I promise. Oh, cancel that. Next time, Blade Splicer. And this is 4 red. Well, okay, how much white? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 white. We're going to want like 8 white. We don't have that many lands to put in, though, so how's that? It's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red and a Mox Diamond. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a Mox Diamond white. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. It's actually not terrible. Okay, perfect. Well, I guess I'll be right back for the games. I'm really looking forward to this. This is kind of one of those cases where you get enough good cards that your deck is hard to build. I find I guess it's a good thing. I often have this problem, but then I also have the problem where my deck doesn't have enough good cards, and it becomes hard to build. But we'll play out our first round, and I will see you then. Alright, here for round 1. I'm on the draw, but this is a pretty good hand. We get to go Ragavan into Path, which ain't bad. See what my opponent has here. Looks like my opponent has a pretty good start. Okay. When they go turn 1, I have 3 mana. It's not great for me, but I can still make a Ragavan, and it's at least conversational. Certain plays they could make it a little worse. When they're just facing down a 2-1. Plateau's the only duel in my deck, so this Arid Mace is just kind of a pathway. Nothing wrong with that. What's the text on Ragavan? Until end of turn you may cast it. Okay. My opponent has access to 4 mana on their second turn. Ah, there's the Path. I will use Path. I guess we'll grab a Mountain. Doesn't really matter. Getting Path sucks, but now I get to go turn 2 Najeela. Honestly, getting ramped with this hand is really good. I have an Othari. I have a 3-4-5 curve here. So I'm about to put a couple threats into play. And my opponent had no follow-up. He's got 1 blue floating, but, ooh, Najeela or Layla? I guess it's Layla. Oh, Layla is a warrior, too. That's kind of funny. Let's go Plains. And I think Layla just ramps up a little harder, a little faster. So let's get to attacks, hopefully. Yep. And we're going to exile a top card in my library. It's a Beaumont. Well, Beaumont wasn't going to be a great draw no matter what, so you really don't mind when that happens. Okay. Would have been sick if we hit one of our Moxes, but hitting Beaumont's pretty good too, just because, again, not the sickest draw here. I almost want to go Najeela over Showdown. I might just do one of those. We'll see if Najeela makes it that far, but it's a balance. Okay. So I'm discarding 3 cards. I guess I'm keeping... This is tricky. I think I'm going to keep Showdown. Wow. Okay, which one? Choose 2 cards in your hand. Yeah. So I'm going to keep Othari for sure. And I kind of just want to keep the land, don't I? Or do I think I'm going to draw a land? Kind of crummy if I don't draw a land. I think I'll just go Najeela then. Keep Najeela. But not having Path really sucks. Let's go for it. Click done to discard the rest. Yeah. Okay. Sacrifice all creatures I control. I would love to. Okay. Okay. No Path to exile targets. That's good for me. Let's just go Najeela and pass. I don't mind if I just keep going threat you have to answer, threat you have to answer, but I kind of needed Magda to be land number 4 there. Ooh, Hero Blade Hold's pretty good. What the heck? Mox. Mox no land, eh? That's a problem. Oh, I thought Othari was a rebel. Okay. In an earlier match that I think was recorded, I called out my opponent because he had a Wandering Throne, and he didn't name Rebel, he named Phoenix instead, but I never realized Othari's actually not a rebel. I thought it was. Could have sworn I saw a guy play Legacy Rebels and he was playing Othari. I mean, I guess you would. I don't know. But I guess it's just not as cool as I thought it was. Oh well. Balance Hero Blade Hold, eh? That's not always a combo, but I guess that's legitimate. Path to Exile Balance is kind of a sick combo, I guess. I can double block this Hero of Blade Hold. But I really don't see why I would. Even if he kills Najeela. Ooh, nice, he stacked wrong. Okay. I guess Najeela can block a warrior now, or a soldier. Yeah. I've been there. I think the only time... Please land. Please untap land. Oh, the first thing I said was land. Okay. Here's what we do. We play a bivouac. I create a 1/1 that's tapped and attacking. I'm taking a lot here. He's gonna know how to stack heroes well. I think I'm still gonna hit with both this turn. Yeah, I just think... Oh, no. Let's get to attacks. I'm still gonna use... I just recently added the beginning of combat stop, but, I think we're keeping it. Alright, I make a 1/1, I make a treasure. I could go for Othari now. But, Othari doesn't gain counters when it blocks, so I think it's better to just surprise attack the Othari next turn. Oh, this might change my opinion. What is this? Solitude. Okay. Oh, it's a hard cast one, though. Yikes. It's pretty bad for your boy. Okay. Sure. I go to 19. I get a treasure. Okay. Well, Solitude's gonna block my warrior token as well. And I'm gonna take a lot on the crackback. How much am I taking? I'm taking 6, 9, and 4. I'm alive, but not by a lot. Shoot. I guess I'll just cast Othari then. Because Othari has lifelink and blocks a soldier, so it's like I'm gaining... That's like 5 life. Yeah, assuming Othari lives. If it doesn't, which this could be a fractured identity, yeah, I just die. Okay. That is the risk with what I was doing, but I would have never been able to attack with Othari, so I think it's fine. Flicker Wisp not looking fantastic. Containment Priest. I think Evoke, you're casting it for the Evoke cost, right? I'm pretty sure. Arc Trail might be okay. That was a really weird game, honestly. I think I'm going to put Kari Zev in over Showdown. Showdown's actually really good against balance, though. It just, like, hides a million cards in exile. I'm on the play. Might actually be pretty good. Is there anything that really just wasn't it? Honestly, I think this matchup is fantastic for me. I think this matchup is pretty good. I think I kept the wrong cards on balance. I wonder... Having the Path to Exile would have been great. Yeah, that would have been really good, actually. Najeela... What answered Najeela? I don't remember. Oh, Solitude? Yeah. Sometimes your opponent just has answers to all your threats, I guess. I'm gonna roll with this. I think this is fine. I would love to play first. And I will keep. Okay. This time it's Ragavan on the play. We'll see what happens to him this time. Island nothing, alright. No mocks, turn 1 for my opponent. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, get a treasure, exile the top card of his library. Okay. Probably just gonna play Restless Bivouac here. Hold back Intrepid Adversary. Do we have an answer? What would it be for 1 blue? I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Can't be ice. I really can't think of a single card in the cube. Oh, okay. It's Evoke Solitude. Okay. Well, in that case... In that case, I guess I'll go Intrepid Adversary here. Ugh, but if I don't get to Layla next turn, that really sucks. Yeah, I'd like to Layla next turn, actually. Oh, I'm in beginning of combat. Can't play my Restless Bivouac. There we go. Okay. I want a Layla next turn. I won't necessarily draw a land, so I think this is fine. What is this for 2 life? Oh, Porcelain Legionnaire. Okay. Wow, we are really in the mirror, but okay. And we are going to Burst Lightning that. Clear that away for Layla. There's Boner Crusher. And we'll attack our opponent for 3. What's getting exiled? Plains. I wouldn't have hated to draw Plains, but certainly not the end of the world. And, okay. Okay, my opponent has 3 islands up. Ooh, terrible draw. Alright, let's try and get to attacks here. Layla goes off, hits Najeela. If this guy counters Najeela, I don't think I even mind. It's possible he's going to go 1 white balance, but I didn't even have to draw Najeela, so it's not that big a deal. And he'd also have to sacrifice a land. Unless it was off of like a Mox Opal or something. Sick. Alright, we're going to game 3. Now we're going to be on the draw. Porcelain Legionnaire really loves dying to Arc Trail. Also makes Beaumont look pretty embarrassing, potentially. What did I side in? I sided in Kari Zev. I don't think that's like an embarrassment or anything. I think siding out Beaumont for either Blade Splicer or Kari Zev. Ooh, Blade Splicer's actually really good. Like, really good. Does that make me want the Flicker Wisp? Kinda. Oh, sorry. I think I'm going to keep it like this. I brought in the Arc Trail, right? Yeah. Keeping Burst Lightning. Yeah, I think this is all good. Maybe I have too much removal for someone who's, like, he's the guy playing the balance, but... I mean, maybe he balances and I bolt his face a couple times. Like, that honestly could come up. Oh, he's playing 41. I respect that. This hand is very good. Let's keep that. This hand is very good. Okay. Fiery Islet. Mox. Inti. And if Inti gets removed, that kind of sucks. But, if it doesn't, I get to attack for 4 on turn 2, which is really powerful. Looking at Luminarch Aspirant when I say that. What is this? This is Porcelain Legionnaire? Sure. That's going to be bolted, and I still get to play Luminarch. Okay, cool. Let's go Plains. Bolt this guy. Oh, I didn't even really have to bolt it, did I? That's okay. Oh, what am I discarding here? Probably Mountain. Yeah, definitely Mountain. Alright. Hit Plains. Sure. Alright, and my opponent needs Solitude here, from what we've seen from his deck. In order to really have any chance. Certainly might. I guess he could go like Mox Ruby, something something. There's ways. Rona. Does Inti give the guy Trample? It gains Trample, yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter against Rona, but... Okay, this time we drew the Plains. I think it's worth playing. Kind of just want to pat this Rona and swing for, what is that? Quite a bit. If I path Rona, hit with Najeela, or... Yeah, I can just, like, play Najeela after combat, I guess. And then if my opponent bounces, he's Hellbent. It's not the best. Might just be better to just swing for 5. Definitely not going to discard the path. I guess I'm discarding island or plains. But then I might not get to Najeela plus Path to Exile. That's okay, I think. Let's Luminarch onto Inti. Swing for 5. We are going to discard the plains, I think. Ooh. Well, now we're definitely going to discard the plains. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't attack with Luminarch, so I have no option to put the counter onto Luminarch Aspirant, right? You may discard card +1/+1 attacking creature. So I have no attacking creature right now. So I won't use this ability. Nope. Okay. And then we'll go plains. Oops. Najeela the Blade Blossom. And I have Path to Exile up. I have a 4/3 Najeela potentially. This isn't terrible. My opponent does have 3 cards in hand, 4 cards plus a Rona loot, so I guess we're both playing kind of like weird aggro featuring answers decks. Sure. Opponent goes to 13. Okay, I feel a little better now. If he just does nothing, what do I do? Probably just put a counter on Luminarch and go. Okay, he's drawing and discarding. Discarded land to adversary. Yeah. And I think I'm definitely supposed to path this idiot. Yeah. Feel good about that. Need to draw something kind of sick here. That was the opposite, but that's okay. Let's put a counter on the Aspirant here. And let's attempt to attack for 6. Alright. I'm going to say yes. That's 6. And I'm going to hold the land. I don't know. Doesn't super duper matter. Opponent looks like he needs to block with Rona, but it's possible he just drew something sick. Oh, I guess I'm not playing a land to play around balance as well. Even though it would be kind of sick if he had to discard his whole hand, but that's just not likely to happen. He wouldn't... Well, I don't know. Oh, I need to crack this Fiery Islet, I just realized. I should have done that, actually. I should have just cracked Fiery Islet on my turn. Uh-oh. I didn't even think about that. Rona, draw, discard, sure. He either has a legendary spell or he's... Ooh, Hero Bladehold Graveyard. Okay, what's that then? Chrome Host, sure. Interesting. Into Talisman, can't activate the 2 thing. Okay. Well, actually, he might have a Mox. If he has a Mox, that's kind of sick. Okay. Mox was not the last card. Let's sacrifice Fiery Islet. Robber, okay. Does Robber and Ragavan? I discarded my red source, no. Are either of you better than the other? I don't think so. Well, Ragavan has to be better, I guess. I go... Well, if I go Robber, he can't block with Chrome Host, I guess, if I put the counter on him. But I have to put the counter on Najeela. What is this? Players more cards. They have to have more cards than me for that to work. So let's play my point. I'm not... How do I kill this guy? I guess I don't. That kind of sucks. Somewhat unsatisfying. Alright, let's go plains. Dash Ragavan. Counter up Nagila. And I don't think I just missed lethal, but I might have. Oh yeah, sometimes people forget, I certainly just did, that warrior tokens count as warriors for Nagila. So actually, I think this is lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. GG's. Sick. Alright. Potentially awkward. Had I sacrificed Fiery Islet last turn, depending on how I tapped, I would have been able to play Robber the Rich. Yeah, would have been a lot better. Alright, sick. Well, that was actually a pretty close match, but we'll be back for the second one in just a moment. Alright, we are here with round 2. Oh, we almost have the sickest hand imaginable. If I go for Mox Diamond, I have a turn 1 Porcelain Legionnaire on the draw. If I draw any land and none of my Moxes get exploded, I get to go turn 2 Layla. I'm on the draw as well. I might just draw another land. I think we keep this. This is kind of a shitty hand, but... okay. Well, that's disgusting here, isn't it? We go play Mox Diamond, get rid of my planes, and then, yeah, Robber of the Rich. And he just, like, has to answer this next turn, or else I'm going to start casting this stuff. Ripped an island. Yeah, okay. Okay. Land? Alright. We will play... Oh, is this gonna... No, of course not. Of course not, it's Robber of the Rich. You gonna counter that? Don't be Daze. Don't be Daze. I could have Porcelain Legionnaire if it's Daze. Ooh, that's not cool either, man. What the hell? Alright, we might be in for some hurt here. But that's okay. We ripped another island off of his deck. He certainly won't be needing those this turn. Okay. He gets 3 mana from the drain. What's he got for 6 here? Is this... Can't be Citadel, but it could be a lot of things. It could be Wormcoil. It was Bitter Triumph, discarding Titan. Probably plus Reanimate, it looks like. Gross. Animate Dead, okay. Might not be beatable. That might not be a beatable card. If we do rip Path to Exile, I guess we can totally get around this guy. Swift Spear. Let's... Yeah, it doesn't really do it. Okay. Let's go Legionnaire. I would love to pay 1 here. How do I... Oh, I've already paid the white. That's why this is happening. Cancel. Plus Soul Scar Mage. Go ahead. I guess he does have to attack. Oh, the thing has Vigilance. Gross. What the heck? Need to find Path to Exile here, or else my super sweet start is going to be truly nullified. But if he has, like, nothing, it looks like he has Shinobi, but... Honestly, would you even bother? Probably not. Yeah. What does he have? Kaito, okay. Are you making a dude? Or are you just gonna draw? Yeah, just draw. Okay. These were both pretty sick starts from our decks. Mountain doesn't do a damn thing. Let's play Wedding Announcement and go from there. Ooh, Prowess Trigger, let's go. Could draw a card by throwing away one of my creatures. Is that worth it? I don't have a white up because I tap Mox Diamond. I think it's worth drawing a card here. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead pretty soon, so let's try and draw some cards. Nice, he just took it. Okay. Alright, we drew a mountain, but that's okay. Could be that are we just dead here? I don't think so. Not on board, anyway. Alright, I'm at 2, sir. What do you got now? Time Warp. Ah, okay. Well, let's go to game 3. Or game 2. This guy's deck is insane. Containment Priest will get him, though. And you know what? I think it's another cut showdown moment. That's a bit of a shame. Flicker Wisp. What can Flicker Wisp do? If you flicker something that's been animated dead, I don't think that ever works, because you can't... Yeah, I don't think that works. Let's go... Containment Priest, though. Probably cutting... Oh, like, we can probably cut Burst Lightning. We did see a Planeswalker, but I think it's okay. Keep Showdown in that case. I am on the play, so... Although he has Mana Drain. Eee. Playing against Mana Drain is always awkward. Maybe Hero Blade hold over Showdown? Let's try this. I think this is good. Turn 2 Inti, turn 3 Layla. It's a plan. Okay. Bivouac, go. Ooh, Ragavizi. I think Inti is a little bit too good to just, like, put out a Ragavan, but it's a good card. Depending on how this next little sequence goes, it might be a thing. What do you got here? Is this Chart a Course? Bitter Triumph. Discarding Ashen Rider. Okay. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Who's the play here? Is it Najila or Layla? Probably Layla. We get dazed. Okay. And this is probably just turn 3, reanimate Ashen Rider, kill your Bivouac. Okay. We actually do have some tempo, maybe. 4 mana. So we could go Wedding Announcement plus Ragavan. Let's try that. Ah, he's just gonna get... Whatever 3 I play gets mana drained. Ragavan. Let's go Najila, I guess. Yep. And it's a Raw Dog Shinobi, okay. If I draw a land here, I have outs. Of course not. Attack with Ragavan, no. Okay, we'll go for an Elite Spellbinder here. Elite Smellbinder. Nice. Alright. Alright, and what's the draw? I will double block, yeah. Oh, fuck off. Beaumont doesn't do it, so let's go attack for 3 here. And I'll announce that I'm getting married. Please. Attacking with Beaumont might. Don't super want to attack with Beaumont. If I attack with Ragavan, I get to Bone Crush this Fallen Shinobi. But if he blocks Human Token, that doesn't work. So I guess I'll attack with everybody anyways. Yeah, let's do that. He kind of has to block Ragavan anyway. And then even if he disrupts me by countering Stomp, I still get to play Beaumont Courier. Okay. 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 He gets stomped, he gets banned, and yeah, I mean, I'll just play Ragavan or Beaumont. Why would I tap it like that? That's okay. Because I might just draw Path to Exile here. That's a terrible way to tap. Okay, cool. I like to tap my non-basics first in case of Wasteland. Nice, okay. Opponent just draw nothing but lands there. Kind of brutal. But obviously I'm the good guy, so like it's okay. And we're going to cut Showdown here. He has Shinobi, eh? I haven't really seen like an early attacker from him. It's kind of a weird Shinobi, isn't it? He must have something. That kind of makes me want the Burst Lightning back in. Or can I bait him with... Wait, because it's an activated ability, right? Yeah, so you can... I think you can Containment Priest ninjutsu. Or does it just appear in play when it's ninjutsu'd in? I think it all just happens. Isn't put onto the battlefield until the ability resolves. If it leaves your hand before then, it won't enter the battlefield at all. Okay, oops. Okay. Yeah, so she's just gonna run triple duty here. What did I just put in that is putting me at 40? I don't know. I have a Containment Priest here. And what else? What's the other non-main deck card here? This should be okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Yeah, Robber of the Rich is pretty good. We'll keep this. Oh, he's at 6. Oh no, he's nerfing my Robber of the Rich. Oh no. If he mulligans again, I don't think I'll get to use it. Granted, we haven't exactly seen Robber of the Rich be stellar this draft so far. But it's early days. It's early days. Okay, Plains. Mox Diamond. Plains. Robber of the Rich. Trigger. Hits Damnation. Or Dismember, sorry. That's actually a pretty sick hit. Swamp Cycle's Troll, eh? Okay. Can't possibly beat that. This is the third game this guy's just had a creature in the graveyard on, like, turn 2. Okay. What was that? So he's Mana Drain up? Okay. Please draw a land, if possible. I don't want... because there's a chance if he... There's no way he's instant speed reanimating that thing, right? But I have his Dismember exiled. Yeah. He knows I have Dismember exiled, so he's not going to play into that. Am I going to win this game with just Robber of the Rich, or do I need to cast Inti? Think we're going to attack here. Oh, I don't get to use my thing. Looks like he's not going to make it either way. Bitter Triumph discarding another fat ass, okay. Really wish I had Elite Spellbinder here, man. Really do. Inti. Go ahead. Mystical Tutor for either Reanimate or some kind of... Well, we'll see. We get to see. Oh, I can't even Elite Spellbinder it. Ugh, brutal. It is Reanimate. What do you got now? Oh. Oh, you upkeep that. I see. Alright, gonna need a Path to Exile. Gonna need a Path to Exile real bad. No. Let's play Mountain. He's only at 7, so, like, if I can put... You know what? If I put Elite Spellbinder into play... Oh, this thing is Vigilance, dude. If I bolt him... Bolt plus Bone Crusher almost friggin' does it. That's the worst part. His last card barely matters. It's also a land, but... I mean, maybe it's Mana Drain. Maybe it's Mana Drain. Yeah, okay. Dothy. Oh, okay. Let's keep that up. I don't think I have another rogue in my deck. During any turn you attack with a rogue, you may cast that card. Yeah, I don't think I have any other rogues in my deck. Alright, attack for 9. Dude, if I draw Path to Exile, I win. Please. Please. Oh, so unfair. Life is so unfair. Well, okay, wait. Maybe I still win. I have 2 red up. If I Inti, he has to take 3. Oh, man, I think I do win. Because I can go... Mox Emerald, discard Wedding Announcement. He takes 3 going... Yeah, I think I win. Okay, so we'll do this. Don't even really need to cast the Mox, but I feel better about it. Wedding Announcement. Inti. Intrepid Adversary exiled. Sure. Oh, thinking. Sure. Alright. Stomp you. Bolt you. See you in the final. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, it's so awkward. Alright, sick. These have been some close ones. Some nail biters, even. And we'll head to the finals. This should be a fun one. Alright, we're here for the finals, and we have kind of a rough hand. I don't love this one. It's a little land heavy. We do have a Burst Lightning for a potential opposing early play, and then Porcelain Legionnaire does gum up the ground real well. But with 4 lands and a Fire Blast, this really isn't where you want to be. I think I can mulligan this. Decks with Mox Diamond don't love mulliganing. I'm going to keep the 0-lander featuring Beaumont Courier. This is terrible, but I'm not going to 5. Yeah, this is probably just a game loss for mulliganing. If we get Thoughtseized, I'm... Okay. I was gonna say, I might just concede if we get Thoughtseized. But I mean, I could draw a land, have Pact the Exile up, have Burst Lightning up. Okay, no, it's not a complete wash. Okay. Emerald. Beaumont. Ooh, the activated ability on Beaumont being red might be pretty relevant this match. Trigger. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, sir. I kept a 0-lander on the draw. But hey, you're at 18, so good luck. Oh god, he's gonna get a good land here. Like he's gonna have a land in play. I'm gonna be so jealous of him. This is really bad. This is really bad. Maybe I was supposed to go to 5, but Inti is great if I draw a mountain. I still Porcelain Legionnaire if I draw a mountain. So like any land, I have 2 plays. Removal plus creature. If it's a mountain, I have Activate Beaumont up. He's really thinking about his Bloodstained Mire. Jesus. Okay. Last time someone did this to me this season, I thought they were mountain counting for Scape Shift. That might be what's going on here, but more likely this guy just has, like, he's playing 4 colors, and he's like, oh, I already have a forest in my hand, but I might want to get, I don't know, Ketria Triome to cast Questing Beast on turn 4 or something. But, I don't know. Ooh, Mox Opal, eh? Okay. This could be a big turn. Okay. I think that's the first piece of power any of my opponents have had. One guy probably had a Mox, but... My hand beating this start is going to be kind of a miracle if it happens. There's 5 mana. Is this... Oh, it's a jar. Okay. Probably just go to your next turn and then jar me. Okay. Alright, not the worst card I could have drawn. At least it was a land. Swing for 1. And this hand will come back to me if I don't die on the spot next turn. It's a little awkward. With Mox Opal, sacrificing Memory Jar does have a real cost, but something tells me this guy has a few more artifacts in his hand. Or in his deck. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can even, like... Because if he jars now, is it... It's not... Doing the next end step, yeah. I mean, I guess there's no real difference between jarring now and jarring after you jar. Or... No, no, there would be, because... Yeah, he could have had, like, an extra card, I guess, but... Goes for a land drop. This could just be a jar moment. He's thinking. He's got something. He might have, like, a Narset. Well, no, if you have Narset, you just go for it. Manamorphose, sure, man. Interesting deck so far. Manamorphose Mox Opal, not the greatest combo, but he's generating black doing this. Okay. Lockthwain Sworn, sure. What the heck? Okay. He gained life, too. I totally missed that this card gains you 2 life. Ugh, great. Just what I needed. Inti combos with Memory Jar really well, so definitely going to go Inti over Porcelain Legionnaire here. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I exile the top card. No, so the top card of my... I was thinking she'll get a +1/+1 counter, or it's a dude. He'll get a +1/+1 counter, but whatever. They will. Swamp, is this the Memory Jar moment we've all been waiting for? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Ooh, Plains. That's a pretty cool card. Okay, well, let's play the Plains. I guess I could have Intied first, because I might have gotten to Mox Diamond that away. But I'm actually just going to discard the Mox Diamond and feel pretty good about it, so... Alright, Inti attacks. I discard Mox Diamond. Inti trigger, Inti trigger. Yeah, I hit Arid Mesa. Not the coolest, but not the worst either. Is it worth playing Porcelain Legionnaire here? I think so. Because I still have Burst Lightning and Path to Exile up. And if it gets mana leaked, I'm, like, fine with that. Okay. Not the end of the world. He's really thinking about it now. He only has 1 card in his hand, so now is a good time to jar. Oh, am I really going to Burst Lightning him? No. Yeah, I probably will, actually. This guy's deck has kind of petered out. But I feel like he's a jar activation away from winning the game, and he's just not activating the jar, so I don't really know what's going on. Honestly, discarding Burst Lightning is better than casting it, isn't it? Maybe. Enlightened Tutor, sure. Revealing LED. That's a pretty good Memory Jar combo, too, actually. So next turn, that's likely to come up. Ooh, it's a jar now, actually. Jar moment. Cast this. Again, like, maybe keeping it there was better, but... I think the game's just over anyways, so... yeah, this hand would be pretty good to have. I guess I would have a Lightning Bolt instead of a Burst Lightning. Oh, wow, just... Mox Sapphire Lotus LED. This is a pretty good deck, actually. Let's see what he does, though. Bayou. He is playing a million colors. In fact, that is the full rainbow. Oh, I guess we already knew that. No, that's the first green source, yeah. Talisman, okay. Feeling better about my chances all of a sudden. I mean, whenever your opponent plays 7 cards after a Memory Jar and you just go back to having like 2 cards in hand. Obviously, it's not good, but I will have a Path to Exile that I'm gonna probably discard. Although I still don't know what this guy's. Wow, he's got to kill me out of his graveyard, right? He has LED, Manamorphose, and Black Lotus. So I feel like there's a and Enlightened Tutor. So like this guy could very easily have. I think he's killing people with Brain Freeze, Underworld Breach, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. If I dash Ragavan, he's taking 6. Bolt puts him... That's 9. Goes to 5. He's close. It's close. I think if I play Soulscar Mage and get another turn after that, that's just game, right? I think so. I guess I could go Soulscar Mage plus Ragavan non-dashed. Probably just better to dash the little bastard, though. Yeah. We'll see. And discard a land or something. What is this? What is this? Something big. Bring to light? No, dig through time. Okay. He exiled cards from his graveyard, casting a dig through time, and he's tapped out other than Lion's Eye Diamond, so in a lot of ways this can't be that bad for me. Like, I haven't lost yet. I haven't lost this turn, I think is what this means. But it does make it much more likely I'm losing next turn, so can't get too excited. I think we go Dash Ragavan, Soulscar Mage. And then if he doesn't kill me next turn somehow... I don't remember... He only had like 1 card... Wait, no! Dig Through Time is terrible here. These are getting jarred to the bottom. Oh, he really screwed up. He really screwed up. These are getting jarred, aren't they? Pretty sure these are... Oh, well, he would LED discarding them so that they're in his graveyard. He wants to keep them in his graveyard? Maybe he has Salvagers in his deck, and he's like, oh, Salvagers reanimate, and I'll beat this guy. I don't know. No, that doesn't even work. It would have to be like Salvagers Umburial Rights, but like, I don't think Umburial Rights is in the cube right now. I'm pretty sure it's not. I certainly haven't seen it. This is like my 10th draft, probably. Jar, yep. Right, right. I was planning around my jar turn. Really bad, actually. Alright. Elite Spellbinder to hit his last card. That's pretty good. Because then... Yeah, that might just be like the worst. He does have Brain Freeze. So whether I Spellbind... Yeah, like, I mean, I'm just dead. So let's get to a combat here. And attack. I'm dead if he has Breach, is what I'm trying to say. Fire Blast. Oh, no mountains in play. Fire Blast. Brutal. Yep, you take 4. It's kind of funny. I noticed that he was wrong for Dig Through Timing. Didn't notice that I was wrong for thinking I was going to keep any of those cards. It's kind of funny. What's your last? It is Underworld Breach. Okay. I mean, I could just concede, but let's force him to cast it. Why not? Why not? Yep, alright. Concede it. Playing around the 0% chance that he just doesn't know how it works. Burst Lightning, Lightning Bolt come out. Probably Soulscar Mage comes out. Does Flicker Wisp mess with this guy at all? I don't think so. Soulscar Mage stays. Kari Zev comes in. Earthshaker Kenra comes in. Honestly, Lightning Bolt is just better than Earthshaker Kenra, I think. Oh, Path to Exile comes out. I mean, he could, like, board in some random creatures, but at least we have Lightning Bolt and Bone Crusher if that happens. And... oh, is Flicker Wisp gonna do it? You can't Flicker... I guess... no, you can't really even do that. Kenra's just a 2-1 with haste. Ugh. Very comparable to, like, I would almost just rather have Containment Priest. Ugh. We can just die on turn 1 against this guy so easily. It's really lame. Just give me the Kenra. Yeah. And we'll keep this. I guess we'll swing for 2 on turn 1 with Monastery Swift Spear. It's pretty lame. You know what? Let's go Mountain Mox. Yeah, Mountain Mox. Porcelain Legionnaire. I think this is better than just... Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Yep, and yep. Okay. I think this is better for swinging for 2 now. We just swing for 4 next turn, or... Yeah, like swing for 4 and cast a random Soul Scar Mage that doesn't do anything. What if we draw like Lightning Bolt the turn after? That's like pretty good. This could just be Mystical Tutor kill you. I'm just not gonna have fun. For however long this match goes, I will not have any fun. That's the only guarantee. The guy's deck is too good to have fun against. Arid Mace is great. Let's go Swift Spear. Attack for 4. Scars remain. And we'll just go to my end step. I have no tapped lanes for Arid Mace to get, so I'm just gonna like leave it in play forever. It doesn't matter. I guess I can like, I don't know. What if he like strip mines my Arid Mesa and I'm just like not responding? Talisman, sure. Okay. Well, so far never mind. His turn's not over. Yep. I was about to say, so far I'm a lot luckier than all of his opponents, but nope, that's not the case. Okay, Lotus sits in play. Beaumont. Yeah, let's swing with Beaumont, I guess. Swing for 6. And next turn, if we don't draw a land, we will attack. And then we'll probably exile Lothari for 2 randoms, but we'll see about all that. He played the... I guess he played the Lotus because he knows I had... what's PVD's card called? Elite Spellbinder, there we go. Oh, you discard your hand with this guy. I actually didn't even realize that. I thought you exiled your hand with this guy. Huh. This card's actually... Okay, this card's actually better than I gave it credit for. I've always thought this card was terrible. And, I mean, listen, I'm still not that far off, but still. My opponent's thinking. He has access to 6/7 mana, is it? Yeah. If I draw a Lightning Bolt, is he dead? He takes... This is, yeah, he's dead. If I draw a Lightning Bolt. So that's pretty sick. Is that a reason to discard Beaumont? Because I think he's still dead even if Beaumont's not in play. It's interesting. If the card under Beaumont is exactly Lightning Bolt, think Burst Lightning is in my sideboard, right? I did keep that one out. Yeah, I can see it there. Okay. Yeah, it would have to be Bolt. I guess it could be Stomp. Stomp probably still does it because it's 6. No, Stomp doesn't quite do it if it's the card under Beaumont. If it's the card I draw naturally, he's dead to Stomp. Assuming no counter magic, no creature in play or anything. Very unlikely this guy's putting a creature into play. Yeah, what's this? Memory Jar, sure. When they Lotus in a Jar, it's like... Like, obviously Jar is, like, so much better than if this guy just had, like, Wheel of Fortune in his deck. That would be so bad for me, but... He might even have Wheel of Fortune, but... Oh, jeez, we are doing it. Okay, I was debating if I should sacrifice Beaumont to put Othari in the graveyard. I think if we put Othari in the graveyard... Because it's just never going to happen, right? Let's do that, I think. But then I lose Beaumont, too. No, let's keep our mana, because what if we draw stuff? I don't know. Well, we didn't draw stuff, that's for sure. We drew a bunch of creatures. Opal, sure. So crucially, none of these cards are Bolt. If I discard them all, what happens? You discard this hand, so this hand goes away. Either way. But would I rather... No, because I've... Oh no, Ragavan's gone. Oof, says Pondering Mage. Okay. I still don't know why everyone on MTGO types so much lately. Okay, Bivouac is a land, so I think everything I said is moot. Because we're going to try... I mean, Othari just wins next turn anyways. So yeah, assuming we draw a land. Othari or any spell. So like any land, most spells win the game next turn. Well, we'll see how this turns out. Actually, he's just dead on... He's super dead on board, so... But if I discard... I can't have Bolt. I guess I could have... No, I can't even... Oh, I could have Fire Blast under Beaumont, actually. Okay, no matter what happens, Fire Blast might be under Beaumont. So I have to respect that I might just be able to kill this guy at instant speed. By sacrificing Beaumont Courier. Using Arid Mesa to get any mountain from my deck. Oh, if he cracks Scalding Tarn, I think I'm going to go for it. Do it. I will do it with Scalding Tarn on the stack. Oh. Yeah, do it. No, they were lands? Oh my god, okay. It's over, I guess. I'm just the biggest loser on the planet? I don't know. Oh no. Sure wish Othari was in my hand. Who knows? If my top card isn't land, like, Othari wouldn't have done anything, but... Honestly, if I untap and I play Fiery Islet too, that's still not the worst either. Breach, when he has Lotus... He can Enlighten Tutor with the Talisman to go get... No, Brain Freeze is... Like, he has a lot of mana. His deck has Library too, that's... I don't know about that, actually. Now he's thinking. I don't know why now is the time to think. Okay, we are doing an Enlightened Tutor. Oh no, we're Savine's reclaiming it, sure. I guess he can Savine's reclaim the Memory Jar now. Oh no, 3. It's always 3 or less. Okay. Sick. And is it non-land? No, permanent. Put it from the graveyard onto the battlefield. Okay. Jar, sure. Can he win with Lightning Bolt on the stack? I didn't draw it anyways. Oh, go to 2. Go to 2, buddy. Go to 2. Going to 2 is so poggers. Oh my goodness. How would he ever go to 2? He'd have to tap Talisman of Conviction, which is currently tapped. He almost certainly has Brain Freeze, but he might not. But if he, like, just freezes himself... yeah, his whole deck would be in his graveyard, so... Scour. I assume he's targeting himself. Okay. Hit Remand, nothing. But he can Thought Scour again. Come on. Miss. Oh, he actually... Oh, no, he does have a blue off Mox Sapphire, of course. Probably should have cracked Arid Mesa in response to the Jar. Would have had 1 less land in my deck, but... I might have had some stuff on the bottom. Oh my goodness, is Fire Blast on the bottom? It might be. I think Fire Blast is actually on the bottom of my deck. No, that's a different game that I bottom Fire Blast from a mulligan. Did I have a mulligan this game? I don't know. Innis begins with 7 cards in hand. Yeah, that has to be this game, right? Yeah. Okay. So I didn't bottom it. Wait, this is... Yeah, I don't know. Cabal Ritual, sure. So now he's 5 black. He can jar again. Yeah, and then he wins. He should win from there. Ugh. So close to sneaking this one through. Hmm. 3 blue. He's going for the Thought Scour route. But what would you... So you're getting rid of the jar. Okay. Ooh, Prism for 2 colors. Sure. Freeze me. Yeah, I assume that puts everything... Oh, do I have anything I can do here? Don't think so. Go grab my... Oh, what happened to Plateau? I don't know. Oh, wait, what? What happened to Plateau? Just yield all these. Yeah, milled. I can't do it, eh? No, I need him to somehow lose 1 life, which isn't very likely. Yeah, okay. GG's. Oh, I would love to just type oof to this guy. Oof? Fire Blast was the last card in my deck, actually. What happened? How did I know that was on the bottom of my deck? I don't know. I'm some kind of empath, I guess. Is there any way for this guy to, is he gonna tendrils me, eh? Sure, sure. I didn't even see the tendrils. Stormcat 11, GG's. What can you do? I do think that deck was pretty sick, but, they certainly can't all be trophies. I think this deck was actually pretty sick. We had a couple games where we were really mana screwed, but that just happens. Like 15 lands Mox Diamond, you're gonna get, you're not gonna draw very many lands. So, like it's totally fine that I got like a couple games there where I couldn't draw lands. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the deck did pretty well. Couple games, all my threats got answered. I had like sick. I think there was literally Ragavan, Robber the Rich, Layla games where like none of them did anything. So, what can you do? We got to win a game with Burn, and we almost forced game 3 in the finals with Burn. That would have been so sick. But what can you do? Yeah, honestly, pretty fun deck. Boros Bad Cards gets better with every iteration, but it will always be Boros Bad Cards in my heart. And we'll see you again in just a little bit for another draft. Thanks for watching.